Hello and welcome back to the Corporate Podcast. This is the August edition, and we're going to start with Nick.
What is your name and what is your role at Pure?
So I'm Jenny Ismail, I'm the Supported Employment Contract Manager. So I look after 4 contracts: Autism Wise, Our Future, Our Manchester and SMBC.
Just a small role then.
Just a tiny one.
Do you want to answer the same question? You might as well.
Right, okay. So, hello everybody, it's Amanda Noon, I'm the Director of Learning and Development, and I've got a couple of areas that I'm responsible for, the main one being Pure College, and the second one is Business Development for the organisation.
Hi, my name's Stuart Briley, I'm the Director of Finance.
And Pete Locke, Director of Infrastructure.
Very nice. Do you want to ask a question, Louise?
What can we expect to see at the Pure 20th anniversary party at Stockport County?
Why does everyone just look at me? everyone in the room just looked at me and I am not the organiser. What are you expecting? Well, Monica would say lots of fun, celebration, bringing people together across the whole organisation, and I think there's some performances on the night, although I don't know them all, I don't want to spoil them. I think Sarah Bradbury was telling me she was doing some type of performance. I think singing sign are there. I think there's a buffet, I think there's drinks, I think there's a compere. So I think it will just be a good night of celebration and fun. And I believe there's a disco.
Yes.
I believe
Yeah.
there's a disco.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it'll be great. And it's at Stockport County, I think, isn't it? Which is a really nice venue as well. So yeah, I think it'll be really good. Although I don't know the date and I don't know the time. Because I am not the organiser. it's in a couple of weeks.
How are you going, Pete?
Unfortunately, I can't make it that night. No, I am the grumpy director, Mr. Grump. But no, unfortunately, I can't make it. But thanks for the question, Stuart.
Anytime.
I'm really looking forward to it. I think Monica would add to that it's 20 years has gone by incredibly fast, and some of us have been around for more than 20 years, including myself. So it's a celebration for everybody on the journey of Pure, and it's supposed to just be a really, really good night. And I believe we've had a really good return of people interested, so I think there's over 90 people going, so that's fantastic.
A lot of people. Are you going?
Yes, I will be going, yeah.
Looking forward to it.
I am, yeah. I'm dragging a few of my old team members with me as well, which will be fun. Yeah.
See you on the dance floor.
Absolutely.
Have you got something to ask, Ashkan?
Yeah. Any new projects coming to Pure?
Wow. I've not been for a while, have I? And here we go. I think Pure Support is certainly working on, so all of our clients in Stockport, Gosford and Oldham did a big survey, so I know Kath Brooks and her team are kind of looking at the results of that survey to see what were the projects that our clients, what were you suggesting that you would like to do? Because obviously we've got some existing projects already, but it's about kind of shaping our service around you and maybe what you want to see in the future. So I don't think there's any firm plans just as yet, but I know they're certainly kind of discussing what comes next from a project point of view. But I believe there was a really good trip to Alton Towers a couple of weeks ago that went really well, and I believe there is a trip to a kite festival coming up in Lytham or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
So I think there's lots of other things going on, but confirming definitely for Pure Sport what the next big project is in either Rochdale or Stockport, I'm not too sure just yet, but it'll be coming soon, I think.
Okay.
Got anything else you want to ask?
No.
No?
Just me. Is there anything else coming up this year in Pure?
So just in general, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so project-wise I'm not too sure. Unfortunately I know we couldn't secure the pop-up shop for Christmas. So that is a shame because I think Stuart may touch on it. So the last one was a great success, and I popped down and the selection of gifts on offer for people to get was great, and it looked amazing. So it's a shame that we didn't get something for Christmas, but I think the team are looking at different ways of doing that moving forward. Obviously we've got the Kite Festival, and I think in October there is some type of Access Festival.
November.
is the Access Festival. So yeah, there's a few things to look forward to for the last couple of months of the year, because it's nearly December.
How many days is it to Christmas?
I have no idea, and as Mr. Grump, I am not really interested.
Does anyone know how many days till Christmas? I don't.
December.
No idea.
Well, we know it, yeah, it's
Yeah.
December, but do you know,
Yeah.
how many days is it, do you think,
How
Matthew?
many days is December?
121.
Is it? We'll take your word for it.
Wow.
Believe the finance director.
Yeah.
There's a couple of things I can add to projects that are not pure support specific that I thought might be of interest. So from a business development perspective, we always do what we call horizon scanning, which means just looking at what opportunities there might be that as an organisation we might be interested in. And sometimes these come in a bit of a flurry of activity. We've quite got a lot of growth last year and the year before. At the moment, I would say that IPS is still very much on the agenda, and we're always looking at how we can expand those services, whether that's across GM or kind of working with different cohorts. We've got some opportunities around supported internships. Again, last year we would have said that would have been very stable. Moving into this year and maybe next, there might be some growth around that. Autism Wise, which is going fantastically well. I have seen on kind of social media a lot of people are saying, can we get this elsewhere? Does this exist in Stockport? So whilst that doesn't exist in Stockport at the moment, let's utilise what we've learned from Autism Wise and kind of present that to other commissioners, is what I would say. And at the moment, Tameside Day Services is just gone out on a framework, so we'll be looking at exploring whether there's anything we can do in Tameside. We've looked at it before, we'll look at it again, and let's just see, because we are really keen on replicating the services that we're really good at. So that's a little bit of an update of other things that we might be doing at the moment.
Sounds good. Has anyone else anything to add?
Well, we can stitch general up a bit, because I feel like I've been getting stitched
Go on.
up. So Lou would normally ask the difficult questions, so I suppose I will stand in for those fun questions. I suppose through your contract that you're managing now, what's been your biggest challenge, and then what's been your biggest success so far?
I think in terms of a challenge, for me personally, it was at first I started off in terms of being on IPS as a team leader and stepped in as the contract manager, so it was a little bit difficult to make sure that you could put all of your thought and effort into one contract. But in terms of now, with Autism Wise, it's people have had some real difficult journeys and quite a lot of past trauma, so it's been able to help support in navigating that and overcome those barriers. Sometimes there's conversations that aren't as pleasant for the clients and they might be reliving a lot of difficulties, but I think turning that into a positive, it's being able to have someone on the end of the phone and being able to partner up with different people as well and offer them that need that they've not been able to have. There's a lot of gaps in provision. There's still some room to grow, but like Amanda said, everything is changing now, so hopefully it will get better and bigger. Because I know, Stockport have been quite interested, the commissioners there, so fingers crossed maybe that we can hopefully tap in with them.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm just to correct, it's actually 119 days till Christmas.
Thank you for correcting me.
Never trust the finance director.
And it's not a year. On a month.
119 days then. Looking forward to that, aren't you, Matthew?
Right, I can give you a quick update if you like on
Yeah.
some infrastructure just quickly. So we've got Liam Duran, who's joined us. He's our new health and safety advisor. So he started on the 1st of August, so nearly been with us for a month now. So he's been kind of around the business, getting to meet our staff and clients and see how we work. He's come from creative support, but also based in Stockport. So you will see him kind of throughout our buildings, and please feel free to reach out to him for kind of any health and safety advice and support, and he'll be taking over the health and safety committee and doing a much better job than what I ever did on it. So yeah, welcome to Liam, and maybe he can come to the next podcast, or he might get himself in the newsletter moving forward.
Be good to have him on here once, wouldn't it?
Yeah, he is a Liverpool fan also,
Is
so
it?
there we go. We can get him in. And really, from a health and safety point of view, that's kind of probably it. Obviously, the feedback in Pure Support from our kind of client surveys and parent care surveys is still kind of being absorbed and worked on by Kath and the team. I think it's been a kind of busy couple of months, but you know, loads of kind of good things going on today. There's an event as we speak at Vernon for the health and wellbeing team, which is really good, and it stopped raining again, so that's been great for them.
Is that Pure putting the health and wellbeing on our...
It is, yeah. So I think it was kind of Emily Baker involved, and then kind of Lizzie's team with the community hub, and then actually I think it was involving some of the team that's now left us, which is kind of Lisa Crank's team and the kind of mental health contract that we had, which is unfortunately gone now. So yeah, a real kind of collection of people making it happen, which is nice, because when people come together, you kind of get a better result anyway. So yeah, some really good stuff there.
It's good that people are touching on it these days, isn't it?
Definitely.
What's up, mate? What's that one? Who are you aiming it at?
Pete.
I got a question to Pete. You took about the buffet. I would have said you had a buffet. Who like other? Do you met other people work there?
What was the first bit? Sorry, Matt.
Like funny. I apologize. Sorry. I'm not.
It's okay, mate. Just take your time.
Like my relative friend working at a cafe, and I remember I helping to a buffet, and do you know other people in like a buffet?
So so the buffets that I made at Pure Kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know the team. So you got kind of Rob and Melissa and Jamie and Aidan and Amy and everyone down there and the staff.
But I mean too.
Yeah, you're part of that team. Yeah, you're part of the team that makes the buffets. Yeah, fantastic. They do great work, get lots of good feedback. It looks great and it tastes great.
Are they doing the buffet for the 20th anniversary?
I don't know. I would like to say I hope so, but I don't know. So you put me on the spot. I don't know. I will find out. You'd like to think so.
Yeah.
They certainly cater for kind of any internal buffets that are put on. So I would imagine.
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it?
They can also cater external if you're interested.
Thank you, Pete.
You're welcome.
Has anyone got anything else they want to ask?
Well, I got a little bit on the finance. We'll just spend a few minutes on that.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
We are still, as a business, doing a little bit better than what we thought we were going to do so far this year, and that's across most sectors of the business. So thanks to all those who are contributing in whatever way they are towards that outcome. We talked about events that are coming up. We haven't quite drained the pot of money with the events, so if there's anything kind of after Christmas, there is a small amount that's still left there. Pete talked earlier about the pop-up shop which we had in July, beginning of August, and we had some really good trading there. So a couple of days there we took more than we'd taken than any other day, including the run up to Christmas. So that we're obviously gauging what we need to do in relation to that increasingly better. If Danielle was here, she'd probably be talking about some funding that we're looking as though we're going to get. Details aren't quite yet confirmed. So what we'll do is leave that till the next podcast, and Danielle's here and she can talk more about it. So we're just kind of firming up, but needless to say, that sounds like it's going to be good news.
Good.
We're beginning to sort out our budgets for next year. That may sound next financial year, so that's April. That may sound kind of ages off yet, and it is, but it takes a while to identify those plans, to cost them up and to achieve budget which is acceptable. Still doesn't mean that people are going to know levels of pay before end of February, beginning of March. That's not going to change, but we are working on seeing what we can shoehorn in and afford over the course of the next year. So that was kind of my update.
Lovely stuff.
I know Amanda has got some fantastic news.
Okay, so my update, I think it's probably the worst kept secret in Pure, that we had our Ofsted at Pure College in June. So June the 30th to the 2nd of July, Ofsted decided to nip round, do a little bit of rummaging round, have a cup of tea and a few biscuits with us for 3 solid days with 5 inspectors. It was intense, but what I would say is it was also a really valued experience for a new college. It was very measured. The inspectors, their whole objective, if you like, is to give us the highest level of scrutiny to ensure that as an education provider you are delivering really high quality over 4 very specific areas. Now the judgment that we got was good in all areas, and I quote strong good in all areas, which was fantastic news to us. Now what that means in the education world is it's an A. So outstanding is an A star, so we got an A as a new college, so we were absolutely delighted. So you can imagine the celebrations that we were having at college. It's been a journey of, I'd say, around 5 years from the planning, from the concept of the college. We opened in September 22 and we've been now delivering for 3 academic years, and we have grown within that time. We've grown in numbers, we've grown in staff and infrastructure, and the curriculum and the student numbers as well, so it's fantastic. So hopefully you will see the report circulated all over social media. Please read it, please share it. It's something for the whole of Pure Innovations to be incredibly proud of, because when we did this a number of years ago, it was about maintaining the same values. It's about what can we do that has impact, that makes a real difference to people's lives, and it's about fulfilled lives, which underpins everything we do. So I am going to just read a few tiny little bits out to you that I highlighted when I was looking at it again this morning. I have been carrying it around for 2 weeks, just so you know. So just, and it's the things that mean the most. So these are a few little things, and also what I would say is it's 3 solid days and the report is 2.5 pages long. And you know, when you kind of think, come on, we could have done with a bit more, but that's just standard practice. So it talks about students enjoy their time at college, they flourish in a friendly, calm and welcoming environment, they improve their confidence, resilience and communication skills. Students in Pure College are motivated and keen to learn. Staff help students prepare for their next steps. Leaders, governors and staff are aspirational for students. We have a curriculum, an employability focused curriculum that gives students the skills they need to progress. Tutors and learning coaches work well together to support students. We know the students well, we tailor support appropriately, and we have resources that are personalised to the individuals. We empower our students to develop the skills they need to work towards independence and adulthood. And finally, employers and parents feel supported by staff. They keep them informed about the students' progress and are pleased at how quickly students develop their work, social and personal skills. All our students at Pure College continue to move along their pathway for employment, and the final course, which is the supported internship, proves the benefit of having those pathway courses that we have, because our students are moving into paid employment. So we are absolutely thrilled and delighted. The work doesn't stop. Now what we need to, of course, there's recommendations in that report as well. So what we have already now started to do is start to pull together an action plan of what the next year, because the curriculum already looks different next year, and we've got a fantastic team that are working really hard on that. I'd also like to invite Kaylee, Head of College, to one of the podcasts. I think she would be able to kind of come and give you a little bit more information and a summary of what we're doing at the college.
Sounds good to me.
So thank you very much, and it's a great celebration.
It's really good to hear.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Well done.
Thank you.
No problem. Is that everyone then?
Yeah, shall I give a little bit of an update on Autism Wide? Just
If you
with it
want,
being
please.
relatively new, I think it would be good just
Yeah,
to
it'd be lovely.
give a bit of an insight. So we launch in April, so it's very much a signposting service that is supporting individuals over the age of 18 who have got a diagnosis of autism and live within a Manchester city postcode. So we work with several partners, so we've got I Am Autism, Nordoff and Robbins and Respect for All. So I Am, they're based in Stretford, so relatively local, easy to get to on public transport, and they offer social activities. So most recently we went to the Science and Industry Museum, and they do pizza nights, and they're also looking at doing more bowling events as well, as clients have really enjoyed that. And it's really good just to see how much friendships have been formed through I Am. Because as we know, social isolation is really big at the moment in society, so it's really good to see that. Yes, Nick?
Pizza nights. Well, so where is the pizza night?
It's based in their centre in Stretford, so I'll get the details sent over to you, and then you can have a look maybe at one of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in addition to I Am, we've also got Nordoff and Robbins that come under them as like an umbrella. So they offer music therapy, so that is various different instruments, saxophone, violin, tambourines, or you can express yourself through songwriting. So it's a really good way of really getting yourself out there and just trying new things. And as well as that, we've got Respect for All, so they offer support about understanding your autistic identity and really helping you navigate society as well. So they offer group sessions and also do offer counselling, but that is a case-by-case basis, just with the need and the demand. But it's going really well. Nordoff especially, they've taken a lot more clients on than they expected, so it's going really, really well. And it's just nice just to see a change. So we've had a lot of feedback from both clients but also their family members about they've not been out of the house in 4 years, and now they're managing to go out independently, meet friends, and they're coming back as well. So it's going really well. And if you're wanting to refer, so just to reiterate, our eligibility criteria is a diagnosis of autism, over the age of 18 and living within a Manchester city postcode. You can either call the office and speak to Conor or Ben, and they can forward the query on to myself or the engagement workers, or you can refer through our QR code or by going on our referral link on our website. But if you've got any queries or anything like that, please feel free just to get in touch.
How many
Very
people
nice.
do you think have accessed the service already, Jenna? Just
So when I
approximately.
last looked, it was approaching 200.
Really?
So
Since April?
we have got as well people starting in September with the cohorts, so that's only going to increase. So we've hit nearly what we were expected in the year.
Yeah.
So I'm really pleased to see that intake, and yeah, the feedback's been really, really positive.
Sounds fantastic.
And one more question.
Go on then, mate.
Yeah, I forgot her name.
Jenna.
And the question to Glenda, I would just say, like you say, writing, on the website, on the, I forgot. Are you like a music? I forgot.
Something about, is it the music therapy you're interested in?
Yeah. But I have a good writing, but sorry, because I like to try it.
What I'll do is I'll send a bit of
Send it all
information
to me,
over.
yeah.
I'll send you a video as well.
Yes, please.
She's called Ruby, and you get to see her story on how the music therapy has really changed her life. So I'll ping that over. You can have a look over it.
She
I
sends
like
it to
stories, I like stories, I like poems, I like histories.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, if you send it over, I'm usually here on a Thursday anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Hi, is everyone?
Yep.
Anybody else want to ask anything? Ashkan?
No.
No, thanks.
Right, we'll call it there. Thank you for everyone. It's been absolutely fantastic having you here.
Thank you for your
you.
time.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.